Hey guys, what up here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2003 for race 21-36, season 1 of the career mode. We're going to Indianapolis today. Last race was at Pocono. We managed to get like a pretty decent finish, so we're becoming not as shitty, which is it's nice. We're not bottom of the barrel as of right now. It could all change in this race, you know. I don't know, but we're going into Indy today with relatively good stuff. You see with the car rating of 59. Also, this is what we're gonna go with. This is really the best stuff we have in terms of what we got right now. Also, R&D, got one more race on the chassis downforce. So once this race is over, I'm gonna build a new chassis with the new downforce thing and go from there, and put that in for 3 races. So that's our plan. We have more than enough money to do that for 3 races. That's not an issue. So without further ado or any fluff, I'm going to show you the setup for the race that I'm going to be using, and then we're going to get into qualifying. This is the setup that we're going to be using for this race. For the most part, it's the same as the reference side. Bumped up the tire pressure to 26 instead of 25. Downforce, suspension, all that jazz. For the most, really everything's about the same as the side. I think the only thing I did change was the tire pressures by going up 1 pound, and then 4th gear I extended it to 106 instead of the 102 I think that the site had. So yeah, that's my only changes. So let's get into qualifying and see where we start here.
Last time around.
Off turn 4, the first lap was at 52.0. This one might be a little bit better. I think I messed up turn 2 just a little bit. We're going to come across the line now with a 51.9, so a 10th better, and we get 24th. But it's good. We got our qualifying objective, but we're on the outside line, and that's never a good thing, especially here. So Jimmy Spencer and Johnny Benson on the front row. Let's get this Brickyard race underway. 3, 2, 1. Green flag's out. We got 16 laps. A very weird starting order or grid order for the front row, so that's interesting. We thankfully got to the inside right away. I'm assuming Dale Jarrett's just going to blow right by me. He basically did before we even get out of turn 2. And the field's checking up a little bit, so that's a little bit concerning. Going into this, we have an engine power of 60, so I don't think that's like, I think that might be the highest we've ever had. So I know we at least have decent engine power. I just don't know if the tire wear or anything is going to be able to hold up to that, because I don't think we're not quite there yet. Just going to be careful going into 3, just really back it down. I think tire wear and the fall off of the car is really going to be a big factor into this race, so I'm going to really try to take it easy and try not to go overly aggressive, so I don't want to get the car sideways and burn up the tires. And somehow I got by Dale Jarrett, and he was really trying to hit the pit road wall there. It's happened twice in this career mode so far, so he's really been trying to, I guess, go 3 for 21 and hitting the pit road wall or something. I don't know, but we're doing okay right now. I think mainly just because the field's getting all bunched up from all these cars that shouldn't be up this high, but they qualified well. So we're just going to see what we cycle out. And I was practicing this race earlier today. I actually ran okay, so I kind of have the same expectations, like around the mid-30s. But I don't know. And we did exactly what I didn't want to do and burn up the tires. Burn just came down right in front of me. That could have been bad if he misjudged that like a second later. But I don't know. I kind of feel the car losing a little bit of grip there, and we gave up the bottom. Kurt Busch is going to get by us, but maybe we can. I mean, we had a draft, but this is like the worst case scenario. Oh my goodness. Jeez, I don't know if you saw that. Burton and Jarrett just got really sideways there. They made contact and everything. Now we're kind of losing spots. Now I want to get to the bottom. That's the preferred lane, but I have nowhere to go. I'm almost pinching Terry Labonte. I got in the frickin' Mayfield. We're sliding up the track. We just need to get back to the bottom. So I'm going to use almost bumped into Mayfield. And Ricky Rudd, I don't know what is his deal this season. He's just running awful. He's in 32nd right now. He just has terrible qualifying runs or something. But oh, Mayfield. Okay, I guess that's what I get for not giving him the draft from Sadler or something. I don't know. It's always my fault. Anyways, so we're in 32nd. This is not where I want to be. I want to get back up into like 29th or something before I lost all that ground. And we have look at that straight line speed. I think Casey Atwood's holding everybody up, but still, like, holy crap. Oh god, the car definitely does not have any grip. I'm going to be pitting on lap 7, so that's my pit strategy thing. And just gotta hang on until then. I can definitely feel the car losing a little bit of grip. I can't even say if we're really fast because we got Casey Atwood and Shane Hall being roadblocks up here. So this is a blessing in disguise. So thank you to those two for holding everybody up. And that also gives me a good sign that we're not going to finish last, I hope, because we don't have the bottom of the barrel car. So that's good to know. Oh my god, really close. I don't want to be on the freaking outside line. Terry Labonte, thank you. Oh my goodness. We get 25th. By magic, basically. Oh lordy. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick breather. Ooh, I can't stand having a little bit of damage on the car and making the car unsymmetrical. Oh my god, it triggers me so freaking much. Kyle Petty's losing ground, so that's good. Terry Labonte just drives around me on the outside. Dale Jarrett's back this far. I keep feeling like I'm passing him, and then he catches me and gets by me. I think it's just all these slow cars just getting in everybody's way. Just like Kyle Petty right now, so I don't know. If we could finish, I don't even know. We'll look at the freaking leader. Holy God, he's gone. We get an amazing run the front stretch. Goodness gracious, that was actually amazing. But I don't know. Ricky Rudd's still there. Dale Jarrett's still there. I just wish they would just get by me already, because I mean I know they're faster. Oh God, so Kyle, Ricky. Oh my God. Well, I guess I just screwed Ricky Rudd again. I don't know what it is with me and Ricky Rudd now. That's becoming the new, like, Kyle Petty, because, like, I keep screwing him over. I'm going to be heading down pit road this time by 70 miles an hour and all that jazz. I would say that the field kind of has some breathing room, but I retroactively, like, ruined the whole back half of the field, so 70 miles an hour, we do just that, no problem. 4 tires and fuel, not going to change anything to the car. Now the only thing we have to kind of worry about is, well, you know, how our pit crew will do here. $17.4, that's about the estimated time. So pit crew, you did your job, you did just fine. Now we're just gonna see where we will be once this all cycles out. We're in 42nd now, but it's not gonna last for too long. So I don't know where we're gonna be when this cycles out. We're trying to get by Frank Himmel for 42nd, and yeah, we do just that. So we're not gonna be last. So that's the best thing to know about this race. Somebody's blown up, and that is... Don't tell me that's Ricky Rudd again. That might have been Ricky Rudd. I don't know. We're gonna see it at the freaking interval, because that looked like Ricky Rudd. Was it Ricky Rudd? I couldn't tell, but that looked like Ricky Rudd. Some people are leaving pit road now. I don't know where we're gonna be when this all cycles out, considering we're gonna be on a couple lap older tires compared to everybody else. It all just depends on me just hitting my marks and holding everybody off, which I seem to be okay at that. And this track does eat up tires pretty well, so I'm really trying to be careful and conserve them. So we move up into 33rd right now. More people are gonna be heading down pit road, so the cycle of pit stops is not over yet. We'll see how many spots we gain here. Scott Wimmer got by Greg Biffle, and now we're actually catching Greg Biffle, which is insane because he does have like what, 4-lap fresher, I would say maybe 3-lap fresher tires than me, so that's good. And we're going to pass Dale Jarrett. He's having a really bad race, which is not good for him in the points, because I think he's the points leader. I keep forgetting every damn race. But we get by Biffle. Jarrett's probably going to get by us here sooner or later, so I'm just going to enjoy 29th while I can. That's really all I can hope for. Bye-bye Jarrett. He just drove right around me and kind of pushed the car a little bit too much in the forward, and that's probably why I slid up the track, but thankfully we don't make contact. We're going to gain a bunch more spots here. So we're going to cycle out into 24th? I see 23rd right there. That might be Matt Kenseth? I think that's Matt Kenseth. I don't know. I can't tell. But we're in 24th. Again, don't know how long it's going to last because we got fresher tire people behind us, so I don't know.
Good left. Keep hitting those marks. Car outside. Everything okay?
Oh my god, that's insane. They just drove around me on the outside. Nothing I could have done there to hold them off. They just flat out drove right around me. 3 laps to go for myself. Just kind of chilling here in 26th. Bill Elliott's right behind me. He might be able to pass me here, so it's not going to last for too much longer. Definitely, obviously losing a little bit of ground considering everybody else that's behind me pitted much later, so they're going to get by me naturally. Honestly, I'm completely content with running where I am right now. At least it's not freaking dead last, so I mean, that's something else. I think Terry Labonte is going to get by me as well, but just trying to hit my marks, try not to overdrive the cars. I kind of do that in the 3. The car's really losing a lot of grip now. Like, it's starting to feel like how it was at the end of the first half, which makes sense because I pit at lap 7, and this is how it wasn't feeling on lap 7. Now it's feeling like this on lap 14, so we're going to probably lose a little bit more spots. I think Park's going to get by us in, like, within this lap.
That was a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
That is like the most frustrating thing, is like I hit that corner perfectly, at least with the car that I'm running right now, and it just Park just got on the outside of me. Again, I could pit much later, but I just don't have faith in the car to really warrant pitting that much later in the race. I just don't think our car has the speed to really be the thing that can gain and catch people, so I have to take the undercut. And Jesus Christ, that corner was just awful. This car's driving terrible.
One to go.
God damn, man, the fall off of this car is just it is so bad. I can't do anything about it. Oh lordy, I'm sorry, Ken Schrader. Trying really hard to fend off 29th. Somebody won the race. The leader has like a 30-second lead almost. It looks like it, but now we just got to hang on for 2 more corners, which I don't even know how in the hell I'm gonna be able to pull that off. I had to go like one freaking. You saw that, like 139 going in that corner, and Schrader just drove right around me. I gotta hold off Todd Bodine for that sponsor objective finishing position, so gonna do a little bit of cheeky blocking here. Block him on the upside, block him down low. Dale Jarrett's like 30 seconds, so that's a terrible run for him, I can notice in the back. And we come across the line, and we get 29th. So, 30th, what am I talking about? So, good race. Tony Stewart wins at the Brickyard in 2002, which is kind of ironic, 'cause I think the very next week in real life he did something at Watkins Glen and he got penalized. It's NASCAR trivia. Look at our earnings here. It should be pretty good, and we get 355,000, so that's nice. So point standings, again, it's more likely going to be shaken up here quite a bit considering where Dale Jarrett finished. I think. Okay, that was Bobby Hamilton that blew up, I guess. So, Ricky Rudd must have finished in a more reasonable position. Where'd he get? Dale Jarrett 18th, Ricky Rudd 16th, so. Alright, well, they did lose a little bit of points. Jimmy Spencer 12th. Yeah, so the points battle should shake up again. Mark Martin finished really well also, and also led a lap, so that helps. So, Tony Stewart led 5, and then he led the 6th lap. So, who led the other? Okay, well, okay, Jimmy Spencer led. Oh my God, Spencer led half this race. That's incredible. Let's check out the point standings and everything. Next race will be at Watkins Glen. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. NASCAR 3004 would tell me I should be doing good here, but this game is a whole different beast on its own. Like Sonoma, I actually did okay. Watkins Glen, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I might just run like mid-20s like I've been doing the past few races. So, I mean, that's good all things considered. But this game is not a freaking cakewalk. It is freaking brutal. So this is where we're gonna have a little bit of fun because we have a lot of money to kind of play with here. We got $1 million. As you see, the R&D chassis came in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head straight to the garage, go to chassis, build a new one. So as you can tell, the downforce went to a 65. So we're gonna build that for 3 races. That's 260 some odd K. And then we're gonna go to R&D, not R&D. I mean, go to the garage. Repair. Okay, I guess I can't repair. Oh, okay, I guess I can't repair chassis. So we're just gonna go to this and build a new new stuff. But well, looks like number 5 is still good. So I guess I'm not gonna change that. So what would okay, chassis. I'm looking at this. Okay, so that's like 91. And okay, so downforce driving. Actually, we're gonna go with number 5 for chassis. So might as well just build a new one. I mean, technically we could probably just edit the one we have, but I'm just gonna just build it. It doesn't really hurt anything. So, yeah. So chassis 4. So I don't think we're going into this with the best stuff, but it should be at least okay. So that's the plan here. And it's going to be a car rating of 56. Definitely a pretty big step down, but we are building like that new chassis downforce. So that should be a relatively big help to the car. So I'm hoping that would be a good thing. So yeah. Now as far as R&D is concerned, considering we have a pretty good amount of money to play with here, I'm going to go back into research. And I'm going to go right into chassis tire grip. I think that's something we've definitely been needing for a little bit. We've been able to kind of hang on, but I think it's time to kind of get some better stuff here. So we're going to go with this for 500K for 6 rate. Really? Should I do that? I can do chassis drafting. Chassis tire. I think I might just go with tire grip. I think I'm gonna go with chassis tire grip and go with that for 500K. So we're gonna be. This is a big gamble, but I don't want to wait 9 races for that. So we're gonna get this for 500K. Research that, and we did it. So now we're down to 200K. We dropped like $800,000 an hour in that race in R&D, but. And also in the garage stuff, when stuff is repaired, it takes about like 70K or something like that. So next race, no matter what, we're gonna be repairing some stuff. So we need to at least finish good at Watkins Glen, because we're short on money now. So I could have waited 9 races, but I want to go with that 6. I just felt that I have the confidence to finish adequately and not last. So. Yeah, also point standings, I should check that out. We're still in 23rd. Jimmy Spencer's moved up to 21st. Dale Jarrett's still the points leader, 44 points over Sterling Marlin. Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin. Actually, the points battle's still really freaking tight. 1st through 6th are under 100 points. Harvick's 158, and then you got Newman 276 points back, with Kenseth in 10th, and our beloved Ricky Rudd in 14th, with his magical 2 wins. So. Yeah. So can Ricky Rudd get a top 10? I think he's like, what, 533, and then he's 6'6". Okay, you know what? It's quite possible. He's only like 107 back, so it's possible. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like I always say, I do appreciate love, feedback, and support all you guys give me in the comment section below, and as well as liking video, because it helps me a lot in the long run. I'll see you all for the second and final road course race of the season, and as always, have a good day, everyone.